Happy handpanuary, welcome back. Today we are learning pattern B of our piece, Growth, on the Amara. Having to remember all the details. The pattern looks like this. So as you can see, for this pattern, we are opting to work with the autopilot technique. The autopilot technique is where one hand has one roll, one hand has another. And that sometimes means that in order to continue one roll, the other hand ends up having to cross the instrument. Now, for a lot of the patterns that we've been working on this week, we've been doing a lot of swapping rolls between the two hands so that we can keep an open posture. That's open technique. Today, we're doing the opposite. We're trying autopilot, which I think in the beginning is actually a bit easier. It just means we end up contorting in some strange shapes. So to begin with, we've got our right hand on the ding and our left hand on note 1. We then come here to note 3. 1 and 2. 1 and 2 and slap, and then we're slapping. 1 and 2 and slap. 1 and 2 and slap. All of that is happening with the right hand. 1, 2 and slap. 1 and 2 and slap. 1 and 2 and slap. And then we're finishing this bar with and 4 and. Left, right, left. So together, right, right, left, right, left. Together, right, right, left, right, left. Together, right, 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 slap, left, right, left. Together, 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 right, slap, left, right, left. Excellent. From here, same again. And then, in order to be able to keep the same pattern, the same rolls per hand, we're moving the right hand over to the left-hand side of the instrument and doing exactly the same thing, but this time on note 2. 1 and 2 and slap, left, right, left. 1, 2 and slap, left, right, left. 1, 2, slap, left, right, left. So the key points to look out for in this are getting the both hands together on the ding and the 1 at the beginning, and then kind of resisting the urge to make the left hand do something before it's ready. The left hand doesn't do anything until the end of the 3, much later in the groove. If you've got the notation, you can physically see where all that space is. If you haven't already, check the link below. There's a link to my Patreon. You can sign up there for any of the tiers that you like to, shop around and see what stuff you want access to. But from the lowest tier onwards, you get access to all of the notation for the entire month, plus community access to our WhatsApp group, see what everyone's doing. So you can see that the left hand doesn't come in until right towards the end of the bar. So there's loads of space where you don't have to do anything. Then swap. And swap. Then swap. I'm using my thumb for those notes with the right hand, so I can get that rotation between the note and the slap. And I'm not aiming for a specific spot with the slap either. I'm aiming for the easiest spot to get to with as little movement as possible. So that means when I'm on this side, the slap happens close to the edge. And when I'm on this side, it happens between the note and the ding. Now, I'll leave that up to you whether you do the same thing and just find a spot that feels good, or if you would rather have that consistency of sound, you can still choose, you know, the same spot but on the other side or whatever, to make sure your tacks sound the same. It's entirely up to you. I prefer comfort over, you know, the best sound in the world, because I like to be able to play for longer, because I enjoy playing. I'm here for fun, not to sound good. And there you go. Don't follow any more tutorials, just play for fun. And that's it. That's pattern B. It's really fun to get up to speed. Once you get it, you can start to move this note around to find some interesting melodies. Sometimes when I just throw in a little fill or a run up and down the scale, it's actually because I've lost my pattern, and I can't get back into it until then one of the next bar. So I just kind of do something anywhere randomly to make it look like I knew what I was doing. There's a little trick for you. Cool, so take that idea, play around with it, see if you can make some interesting melodies with that right hand. Show us in the WhatsApp group. I would love to see your variations, and I will see you tomorrow to put these two patterns together.